Now any video that has my picture in it is going to be flagged.
Judy, 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 didn't I tell you, didn't I warn you in a comment on your video that if you were to flag these videos, it would be a false flag, because all this falls under fair use. But you just won't listen, or will you?
Well, Voctor and his clan have convinced me we need to censor. So my channel is going to be censoring.
So your censoring commences. You spell censoring wrong, by the way. And you immediately delete my one comment to you, which actually warned you that you would be in violation of US copyright law by ignoring the fair use part and filing false DMCA notices. So let me read to you from the fair use part. It says right there, notwithstanding the provisions of sections 106 and 106A, the fair use of a copyrighted work, including such use by reproduction in copies or phonorecords, or by any other means specified by that section, for purposes such as criticism.
I no longer am going to put up with the level of threats that I receive. And yes, they are threatening.
No, Judy, they were not threatening. The only threats you received were those that told you that you would be reported to authorities for breaking the law by scamming, by phishing, by collecting welfare when you're trying to get money elsewhere and probably have been getting money elsewhere through donations and through your scamming bit. Those are not threats. Those are warnings telling you you need to stop your scamming, you need to stop your phishing, you need to stop illegal activities because you will be reported to authorities. That has nothing to do with threats as you claim they are. That has something to do with people being concerned about criminal activities of yours.
News reporting and teaching. Let's get into the teaching bit.
I'm going to use this chance to teach you a little bit about what the DMCA, the Digital Millennium Copyright Act, is actually about, and how filing your DMCA notice will actually work, because that's what you're talking about when you refer to copyright in your message to me. So basically what will happen is you will see my video, you will think I infringed your copyright. What you have to do then is fill out a form, an online form, or you can send it via email, in which you claim that I violated your copyright on your material. The statement you give them is under penalty of perjury, and you will have to give your full name and full address along with it. If you use false documents, that means you are violating the law right there. So it will actually be your name, your full address, and a phone number where people can contact you that you have to provide along with your DMCA notice. I will be served with that DMCA notice, and my video will be temporarily disabled until it is established whether or not I'm actually violating your copyright. Now, as you will see with the entire fair use thing, I am actually not infringing your copyright. I am perfectly within my rights to use that material for the purposes I'm using it for. Therefore, I will then file a counter notice. In that counter notice, I also, under penalty of perjury, make my statement that I use your material under the fair use part of the Copyright Act, and my video will then be reinstated. However, you will have my details, I will have your details. You can, if you feel like going through all that, pursue the entire case in court, where you can actually try to sue me for copyright infringement, but I strongly advise that you then get a lawyer, because I don't think you have much of a chance. However, what I will have is your details, and I will then go through with what you formerly claimed was a threat, because I will report you, because then I have your details, and I will actually go to the authorities. I will report you for your scamming, I will report you for your phishing, I will report you for actually making fraudulent copyright claims because you have no clue about the entire fair use bit of the Digital Millennium Copyright Act. So yeah, this is actually what's going to happen. So my video might disappear for a couple of weeks. It'll be 2 to 3, maybe 4 weeks until it's reinstated. But it will be reinstated. And you will be in a shitload of trouble because you committed perjury. Is that really what you want? Well, that was the educational bit, so there you go.
Next, we have scholarship and research.
I'm flagging any video that looks harassing or is in any way, shape, or form trying to defame me using my videos on any of yours are going to be flagged.
I find this highly interesting because what actually happened is people did some research on your scams and on your phishing. Nobody defamed you. Everything that has been dug up about you has actually been documented. There is solid proof for your illegal activities. And we have no problems whatsoever providing authorities with that information. So, you claiming you're being defamed is so highly ridiculous because you are the one making shitloads of videos every day about Voctor, who is not a group, by the way. He's a single person. He's not even all that fat, you know. He can't be considered a group even if he steps on the scale, unlike me. But anyway, you have no business whatsoever telling people they're harassing you when you are the one harassing Voctor. You have no business whatsoever telling people we're defaming you in any kind of way, because everything that has been said about you is 100% provable, and we are willing to go through with it all the way. By all means, sue us. Go for it. Drag us to court for defamation of character, and we'll present everything that's been dug up about you in a court of law, and we'll see how you come out of that then. How about it?
So all these things that I just mentioned are not an infringement of your copyright. There are a few factors that will be considered when it comes to evaluating the entire case. 4 of them: purpose and character, nature of copyrighted work, amount and substantiality of the portion used, the effect of use upon potential market value. All this is irrelevant in your case because you have no market value and you have mad ramblings.
So yeah, by all means, go for it, Judy. Send your false DMCA notices, false flag our videos, because we will appeal each and every one of your silly attacks. And you cannot censor us on our own channels, just like we're not trying to censor you. For some weird reason, you have this conspiracy going on in your head. But let me assure you that with each and every appeal, your account goes into bad credit, because you are the one breaking the rules and breaking the laws. So you'll only shoot yourself in the foot, and eventually enough false flagging will get your channel taken down by yourself. Also remember that every video that goes down will be mirrored by other people, threefold or more. So you cannot silence anyone. We will help each other out, you know. You take this video down, I can guarantee you there's at least 10 mirrors of it tomorrow, the day after you take it down with a false DMCA notice. So, yeah. Have fun, Judy. And remember everything I just told you. Do you really want to bring that upon yourself? Think about it.